Donald Trump's health is back in the news because a new picture came out that has people asking questions. What the hell is going on with his hand? He is the oldest president to ever be elected into office, and we don't know anything going on with the president's health. And now this new picture has raised more speculation that something is seriously wrong. And this is all happening as he's making these decisions about whether or not we are going to go into a war that we have no business getting into at all. And it's torn MAGA into two. Candace Owens, who is not a liberal at all, is saying that she regrets voting for Trump. And this is truly stunning to see.
Right now, the lack of consistency, it is stunning to watch Trump do this. He's all over the place right now on social media. I mean, he initially signaled right away that America had nothing to do with what happened in Iran, that America was not going to get involved, that he was negotiating peace. Then he signaled that he didn't have any idea that the attack was coming, but also that he did know that the attack was coming. And now he's tweeting "we." He's literally using "we" to describe what is happening in Iran right now. Let's just take a look at some of these tweets. We now have complete and total control of the skies over Iran. Iran had good sky trackers and other defensive equipment and plenty of it, but it doesn't compare to American-made, conceived, and manufactured stuff. Nobody does it better than the good old USA. Oh, well, hey, yeah, we've got our planes in the skies. Okay, American troops might die, but USA, 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 because our stuff is so good and good looking in the sky. The big bad American planes are in the sky. What does he think? We're stupid?
Yes, he does think you're stupid. He doesn't appreciate you. He thinks you are gullible. And he's right, because you believed everything he said. Knowing who Donald Trump is, knowing the lies he has told his entire life, you still thought this time would be different. Yes, he thinks you're stupid. And quite frankly, you might be.
Pretend that we are the ones betraying Trump for holding him accountable to his promises that he made to us when we voted for him, when we encouraged other people to vote for him. You're pretending that we're the ones that are problematic. This level of gaslighting that's taking place. You got Laura Loomer out there saying, screenshot every tweet that's against Donald Trump. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. You better start capturing Donald Trump's tweets that are going out right now, because they seem pretty against Donald Trump's ideas of yesteryear.
Calling Laura Loomer sweetheart. Mwah, I love it. I'm team let them fight. Let them fight. I don't care who wins. I hope both teams lose. Just let them both lose. Let them eat each other up. But this is what you get. I mean, this is what you get. What we've got now is a president who might not be up for the job, quite frankly. We don't know what's going on. And I also have Jake Tapper explaining why he doesn't feel like this is that big of a story when he's trying to uncover Joe Biden, who is, by the way, as you know, not in power. So this image came out. This is Donald Trump's hand. As you can see here, there is something going seriously wrong with this man's health. We don't know what it is. I don't really want to speculate. I just want to be told the truth. But unfortunately, the truth is a commodity the Trump White House doesn't have a lot of. Ron Filipkowski said, the same people who can't stop talking about Biden's health won't ask Trump why this keeps happening. Someone said it was stroke signs. A lot of people tagged Jake Tapper. Someone else said, hey, Jake Tapper, maybe be a real journalist. I don't think that's going to happen. When asked about this before, because this is not a new thing, this is what the Trump White House said. The White House said that a large bruise on Trump's hand is from shaking hands all day, every day. So yeah, to go back to Candace Owens' previous question, what does he think we're stupid? Yeah, he does. He thinks we're all stupid. He thinks that this is from shaking hands all day. He thinks that we're gonna buy that. Now, other people have speculated what is happening. They said, my guess, considering the number of Diet Cokes he allegedly drinks, he is consistently dehydrated and most likely getting fluids, maybe even daily, which will lead to bruising, which he'd ensure it was covered up. Even though many people get fluids for dehydration, God forbid he look incapable of doing his job for a medical reason versus incapable of doing his job because he's just ignorant. I mean, he puts on orange makeup every day. I would actually like to see that happen. Like, what does that look like? How long does it take? Doesn't look like he does that much of an intentional job, just sprays it on. But he puts orange makeup on every day. He can't cover up a bruise. Someone says it looks like edema caused by heart failure. My dad's hands looked like this towards the end of his life. Many smart people are saying syphilis. That's what they're saying. covering the scars with makeup. Oh, interesting. So they think it's makeup. I don't think it's makeup. Folks, remember, this is not the only health scare we have from Donald Trump. People are also alleging that he has a Foley catheter because in this image here, sorry to make you look at his crotch. That's not, we all know that's not that because it's much too large of a shadow. But people were alleging and are alleging that it's a Foley catheter. We don't know. We don't know. There is something going on with this man's health, and I would wish Jake Tapper could explain it to us. Here it is again. Someone else said that Trump is wearing foot braces. Foot drop is common in late-stage frontotemporal dementia. The person who said it's a Foley catheter is incorrect. A Foley leg bag is much larger and only attaches to one leg, not both. The reason why we don't know any of this, is because Donald Trump doesn't release his medical records, and even if he were to, like I said, they don't tell the truth. I don't think I would believe anything that came out of the White House. You might recall in a video a couple of days ago, Jake Tapper got reamed out by a viewer of his that said that she was disappointed in him, which is honestly one of the worst things you can ever say to someone. It cuts through so much deeper than just saying I'm mad at you. I'm disappointed in you. Oof, means you really let someone down. What I didn't show you was his response because I knew this was gonna happen, that a health issue was gonna come out again. And I wanted to save that because what Jake Tapper alleges is that there's nothing wrong with Donald Trump's health. It's just more of a personality.
Sarah, as you know from watching my show on CNN, we cover President Trump every day for 2 hours, every day from 5 to 7 Eastern. And we cover all the things you talk about. In terms of the president, the current president's behavior, we have covered times that he has confused Nancy Pelosi with Nikki Haley. I think some of the questions about President Trump's behavior have more to do with personality than with cognitive decline. But obviously, whatever lessons we've learned from covering President Biden, we would apply to any politician, any future politician or present politician. So I'm sorry if I'm disappointing you by covering President Biden, but journalists, we are supposed to cover stories that we think the American people have a right to know.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on with his hand, Jake Tapper. And if you think your job is to uncover the truth, why don't you ever ask about this? Why haven't you asked about it? It's been going on for a long time. And I think the American people deserve to know why the President of the United States consistently has bruises on his hands. We deserve to know that. And I think if you truly are a reporter and a journalist and you are unbiased, then you would be able to ask that simple question. But as it stands right now, you haven't. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like on the video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.